Hey everyone, welcome back to the Skillliftt channel. Today we are going to learn how to calculate key statistical measures like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance and quantiles in Python using a dataset. By the end of this video, you will know how to compute these statistics for both individual columns and all columns in a dataset, so which is very super helpful for exploratory data analysis, or you can call it as EDA. So actually this video is in response to one of our viewers who has asked a question. Okay, they want to learn something based on the previous video. I uploaded a video which was titled Master the Basics of AI/ML, and there I taught many things like calculating the basic statistics for a given data. So our viewer wants to know how can they apply the statistics and to their own data. Okay, so this thing will be explained in this video, so let's begin. Okay, so this thing is especially to see how we can take our own data and how we can calculate the basic statistics. So first things first, so let's load the data set. Okay, we will be working with a CSV file in this example. In Python and in machine learning or AI/ML, usually we use CSV files for a data set instead of Excel, because CSV is very good when we have to manipulate or visualize. It is very helpful during these steps. So we use a CSV file. So I am going to use a data set which is in a CSV file right now. Yeah, it's a standard data set which is available on internet, or you can just Google it out. So this is based on the monthly household income. Okay, so it has number of columns, number of rows where we have multiple features, monthly household income, monthly household expense, number of family members, whether they are paying any rent or anything, or EMI. Okay, annual household income, and highest qualified member within the family, and how many members are earning. Okay, so these are all the features which are available in this data set, and we are going to use not more than 50 data points. Okay, so make it simple. So we have 50 data points in this CSV file right now, and we have around 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 features. Okay, so let's begin with our program. So first thing is we are going to load the data set. So the next thing, before that, we are going to import the libraries. Okay, so the pandas library is what we will be using to handle the data. So let's start by importing these necessary libraries. So it's similar to this CSV file, you can also create your own CSV files in an Excel. Okay, so while saving it, you have to just save it as a CSV file type. So you can just similar to this data frame, you can create your own data frame, defining what are the features, what columns, what each column will be labeled, and what will be the data, what kind of data, whether it is going to be integer, variable, integer or floating or string or whatever. Okay, whatever data you have, you can just save it in the CSV file and we can use it. Okay, so the next okay, so we are going to import the libraries. Okay, we start by importing these three libraries: pandas, numpy and scipy. So let me explain. Pandas, it's a powerful data manipulation library that allows us to easily read, write and manipulate data, especially in the tabular form like CSV files. Okay, and numpy is a library for numerical operations, though here it is used for checking data types. Okay, basically checking data types. There is no use of numpy, but we are going to use it to check the data types. And next is scipy. Okay, specifically we are importing the stats module to work with some advanced statistical tests like mode. Okay, so next thing is we load the data set into the pandas data frame. Okay, okay, using pd dot read csv. Okay, and here the file name can be any file name, whatever the file name you are going to give it to your file. Okay, I just saved it as data. Okay, the file I have saved it as data and I have uploaded it to the Jupyter server. Now this can be used here. Okay, so this loads the data from the specified CSV file into the memory. So make sure you replace this file name, okay, with with the path of your own file. Okay, now let's start by calculating statistics for all columns in the data set. We will write a function that iterates through each column, calculate various statistical measures and stores the results. So next is how the function works. Okay, so select data types. Okay, select underscore d types is used to select only the numerical columns from the data frame. Okay, we don't want to compute these statistics for the text or categorical data, just numbers. For each column we calculate several statistics. Mean, that is the average of the values; median, the middle value when the data is sorted; mode, the most frequent value; standard deviation, it's the measure of how spread out the values are. Okay, how spread out the values are; variance. Okay, variance we are going to see what it's just a square of the standard deviations, and the quantiles are the values that divide your data into equal parts. Okay, we will calculate the 25th percentile. Okay, that is quantile 1, 50th percentile, that is quantile 2, and the 75th percentile, that is quantile 3. Okay, so the results are stored in a dictionary called statistics. Okay, so this is the dictionary where it will be stored, where each column name is a key and its calculated stats are the values. Okay, so once we have the statistics for all columns, we can display them in a readable format. Okay, so let's look through the dictionary and print results. Okay, here calculate all statistics. Okay, this particular line of code we have defined calculate all statistics. This calls our function. Okay, and the results are stored in all stats. Okay, this is the variable we are defining to store all the results. Then we loop over each column and its stats. Okay, here we are going to use this to loop over each column and its stats. For each statistic we print the name and the calculated value. This way we get a neat display of all statistics for each column. Okay, so let's run this particular line of codes. So you can see the statistics for all columns are displayed. First, statistics for the column monthly household income. Okay, in the file, this particular column, okay, this is the monthly household income. So for this we have calculated the basic statistics. Okay, descriptive statistics like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance. Okay, the different quantiles. Okay, the next column is monthly household expense. All the columns wherever we have numbers, okay, all the statistics have been calculated and it has been displayed here. Now sometimes you want to calculate statistics for just one specific column. Okay, for that we will create a function that takes the column name as an argument. Okay, column name as an argument. So how? Okay, how we are going to do it? Similar to the previous function, but now it only works for a single column. We start by checking if the column exists in the data frame. Okay, here. So if it does, we calculate the same statistics as before, but only for that one column. Okay, so to display statistics for an individual column, we simply call this function with the column name. Okay, so here calculate individual statistics. This particular function we are defining, okay, is called where column name is the name of the column you want statistics for. If the column exists, the statistics are printed just like before here. Okay, let's take a look at what the output might look like. Okay, so here, okay, I'll just take any of the column. Okay, in the Excel file, I'll take monthly household expense. I'll just copy the column name. Okay, I'll just enter the column name here. Okay, so I'll just run it. Okay, so now for individual column, okay, as you can see, we get a detailed set of statistics for each column in our data set. You can easily see the mean, median, mode and other measures for each feature. Okay, any column you take, if it is having the numbers as the data points, okay, now if the column has numbers, you can use that column to see what the statistics are for that particular column. Okay, so to summarize, we have learned how to calculate key statistics in Python using the pandas and NumPy. So this is incredibly useful for understanding the distribution and characteristics of your data, which is crucial for tasks like, for the tasks like data cleaning, modeling and hypothesis testing. Okay, so I hope this answers the question which was in the comments. So thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more tutorials like this. So if you have any questions or suggestions for futures in the form of videos, drop them in the comments below. So happy coding.